Hi, I'm Ryle Barnett with B Sedan. The video you're watching took place at Velocity Invitational this year at Sonoma Raceway. Velocity Invitational featured 10 Trans Am B Sedans. After the Friday afternoon sessions ended, there was a rolling photo shoot to feature these amazing B Sedan race cars that all raced in either the under 2 liter Trans Am Championship Series or the 2.5 Challenge Series from 71 to 72. Many of these cars raced against each other. Some of them haven't seen each other in over 50 years. It was an amazing gathering, not only this evening photo shoot, but during that 3 days at Sonoma Raceway, thanks to Velocity Invitational. You can see the Hyde Park 34, that's me coming up through. That car has 7 Trans Am races under its belt, 4 ARRC appearances with Nels Miller and Jeff Klein as the pilots of that race car. Right behind me coming up is Ed Matsuishi and his Porsche 911, 1965 911 with Trans Am history. We're going to let Ed talk about that car while he was at Laguna Seca.
Hi, I'm Ed Matsuishi, and I'm the owner of this 911 Porsche 1965. It was purchased in Europe and ran for 2 years in various races, at GT races at Nürburgring, Spa, Monterey, ran some hill climbs at Rosfeld, Hockenheim. Then it was brought back to the U.S., where Bruce O'Neill, who bought the car, raced it in an SCCA region championship. He raced the car at the 1968 Riverside Trans Am, and Walt Moss bought the car in '69 and raced this car here at Laguna Seca in the Trans Am and also at Sears Point.
Well, as you can tell, that video was shot at Laguna Seca. Coincidentally, it was Velocity Invitational 2022 when they featured historic B and C sedans. We had over 25 historic B sedans at Velocity Invitational this year, but these are the 10 with Trans Am history. There were a couple more that had mechanical issues, but it was a great showing nonetheless. And Ed's a good reminder that the 911s raced in the under 2 liter Trans Am and B sedan from 1967 to 1969. That said, in 1970 at the runoffs at Road Atlanta, the Hyde Park 34 kind of stole the show with Nels Miller out qualifying most of the big bore A sedan cars and all of the B sedan cars, setting the lap record for B sedans. And unfortunately, during the race, his gear shift lever broke, so he didn't even get to finish the race, but he sure looked fast in qualifying. There's the Hyde Park 35 coming up, driven by Tim Breck. That's part of the 2-car race team that Hyde Park Motors had in the 60s and 70s.
Hi, my name is Glenn Chu. I'm here at the Velocity Invitational. This is my 1968 Datsun 510. It's a car that raced in the original 2.5 Challenge Series, Trans Am in 1972.
Another amazing Datsun 510 that was at Velocity Invitational was Corky Bell's old 2.5 Challenge car, restored by Rob Fuller in this photograph. It's also featured in the poster and the cover for Velocity Invitational. It was really cool to see not only Corky standing around and looking at the car, but he climbed in it and was racing with us, and his lap times quickly dropped down to very respectable times with the rest of us. So that was amazing to see. And similarly, the Dave Burns Alfa that was restored by Anthony Ramici was pretty amazing to see as well. There goes Ed, and we'll be coming back to Anthony Ramici here with Dave Burns in this photograph. Dave seeing the car for the first time, climbed in the car, and a smile on his face. That is worth $1 million right there. And for us at B Sedan, it really is about the history, the people, and trying to connect the past with the present. And a really cool, another Datsun 510 was the John Mascasas Datsun 510. It's owned by Steve Link. John raced it in the New England division of SCCF, and after obtaining sponsorship from Widener College, he began racing it in the 2.5 Challenge and becoming one of the many successful independent drivers. In 1971 and 72, he entered 6 races. He was 10th at Watkins Glen in 71, 9th at Lime Rock in 72, and he continued racing to 49 until 1977. Let's take a look at it here. On the subject of history, there was no car with more history than the Burt Everett Alfa Romeo GTA Auto Delta car. We're going to have Sam Cummings tell us all about this amazing car that competed at the first Trans Am race in 1966 at Sebring, taking 3rd. I'm here with my friend Sam.
Ryle,
Tell me about number
I made
25.
So this is an amazing piece of American racing history, Trans Am history. This car is a real Auto Delta 752 serial number 752507. It was delivered to the United States for the 1966 Trans Am, where it was raced in the inaugural season by Paul Richards and George Alderman.
So was it at Sebring for the first race?
It was 3rd place Sebring.
Wow.
Yep. And then it raced throughout that season. And it was subsequently purchased by Gus Andry, Gaston Andry of Brookline, Massachusetts.
Yep.
And then he raced it in a lot of regional events, but also raced it in 1969 Trans Am.
I don't know about you, but I think that the colors of these 1960 Trans Am B Sedan cars rolling through the Sonoma Hills at sunset look pretty cool. The styles of these cars, I think, are timeless. Obviously, with race motors in them, it makes it even more of rolling art. And we're going to learn more about another Alfa that Sam Cummings brought out for us, and that's the 1970 championship winning Alfa. Now we're going to look at beautiful number 3, the Wet Sense number 3, and this is a championship winning car, isn't it?
It is, yeah. This, the history is pretty amazing. This car was on the pole every race in 1970, on the podium almost every race as well. Horst Quack was the Alfa Pro, and he got a new car every year, and he really did a lot of development work. So yeah, I'm incredibly honored to be the steward of it. It is restored to as raced Watkins Glen 1970, where it won, and then when Alfa actually had wrapped up the championship.
We're going to let Roman Tucker bring us home here. He's driving the Wetsons number 3. He played a big part in the restoration of that car, as well as so many other Alfas that are now back on the racetrack. Special thank you again to Velocity Invitational, Jeff O'Neill, Ryan Turry for helping make this photo shoot possible. All the folks at Vexo Entertainment who filmed this great footage. Mike Noga and Alex Penfold, their photography was amazing. Look forward to seeing more photographs from them and to future Velocity events where we can feature these cars. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content around these cars from B Sedan. Thank you.